Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Live with NAZ. An hour of laughter and encouragement coming to you from Corona, California. It's good to see you guys. Welcome. Let's see who is joining us from the other side. Let's invite our friends from the other side. Come on in. All right. We are an equal opportunity. You don't have to be alive to watch this show. I mean, no other show can offer you that. You don't even have to be alive. If you want to die during the show, go ahead and die. You can still finish the show. So, we're welcoming friends from the other side. And here they are. Let's see. Come on in. Uh-oh. What's wrong with our... Come on, share now. Yes. Okay. So let's see. Are we okay? Are we doing good? Let's welcome everybody. Come on in. Here we go. Let's see who's here with us. Sarah, how are you? All right, come on in, everyone. Chris Martel. Hello, Chris. Welcome from Michigan. I'm coming to Michigan on the 28th, 29th, 30th, and the 1st of May. Of course, end of April. Rita, how are you? Hello, people. Hi. Rochelle is here. Rochelle, thank you for the podcast yesterday. 254 people so far have seen it after it was shown live, so praise God for that. And once it goes to audio, by next Tuesday, it'll be like 8,000 people will see it or more. Will hear it. Hello. Coming to you from the other side, our Michael friend. Timothy, how are you? This is new weight gain joke. Help me. I am on the scale and I cannot see my toes. Hello, all you happy people. Hello, Bobby. Hope you are one of us. Happy people. Hello, everyone. Dave Ebert, welcome. Dave's not here. Oh, okay. Well, tell Dave to come in. Hi, Rochelle. You are amazing. Alrighty. So look. Oh, Francisca. Hey, hi, Francisca. So looking forward to see you at Encore next week. Yes, I know Francisca. Francisca, guys, is a really amazing artist. She is wonderful, and she makes me all these pencils or pens with my picture on it and all that. Just beautiful. So I'm looking forward to be with you guys next Wednesday. All right, let's see who else. NAZ, that took a dark turn. Did it? All right. Hello, Sarah Noel. Becky Ottenberry, hello. Great podcast. Yes, she did great. I moved back to Fernville near Holland, Michigan. Oh, Holland. I did a show in Holland. That's by Grand Rapids. Like an hour south of Grand Rapids. I love that Naz put his matchmaker hat on the podcast yesterday. Oh, yes. Where in Michigan are you coming? Okay, I'm going to be in Mason, Michigan on Thursday. I'm still working with Moscow, or on Friday and Saturday I'm still open. I don't have anything confirmed. I'm reaching out to Teen Challenge or women with addictions and stuff like that to do a free show for them. But then Sunday morning I'm going to be in Holt, Michigan for a church service called Journey Church in Holt. Okay, let's see. Who else? Alan Goodwin, how are you? Good evening. Happy people. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. Yes. My Bible study was supposed to be today, but all the guys, one in Florida, one is working overtime, and one is selling his home, so he's busy with the inspector. And another one, I didn't hear. Oh, he said he's stuck in Los Angeles. So I didn't have so I worked out instead. So it's good to see you guys. By the way, Friday, we will not be doing a show. Two great reasons. Number one is Good Friday. Number two is Maha's birthday. So, we're going to take her to LA to a nice restaurant. I don't know which one yet, but Carol's picking one. So we're going to go for a nice dinner. The whole family, the kids, and John, and I think his girlfriend. So, speaking of John, his dry bar is already on Facebook. 65,000 people already. It's already on YouTube. So you can watch segments of it, I think. Hello to anyone. They will probably put the full show on Facebook. Mister, the comments are going by fast. All right. Hello, everyone. Catherine Allen, welcome, welcome. Erin, Miriam, I shared Rochelle's podcast with my family as we grew up together until she had to move. Oh, thank you, Erin. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. She had to move, so that means you are in Colorado Springs, right? Michael Ramirez, NAZ, what? Are we off this Friday for Good Friday? I don't remember. We are off this Friday. I think you wrote this before you heard me. I've been to Holland too, and Amsterdam at Rot. I've been there too. That's awesome. No, he's talking Holland, Michigan. Good evening, Dolores. Welcome. All right. Pancho is here earlier. Prayer for our chief, Daniel Romero, as he is in his last days here in Hanford. Oh, we're praying for Chief Daniel Romero, brother. I've been to Hanford. That's by Fresno. Michael, I listened to John Comedy Act about his mom. He's so hilarious. He is funny, I'm telling you guys. Hey, friend, thanks for joining in. All right, this is good. All the good people here. Catch LA. I hear it's a nice restaurant. Okay, I don't know which one, but Karen is... Carol's been... Oh, you're in Arkansas. Welcome. We have another friend from Arkansas. Luke is from Arkansas. He joins us once in a while. All right. Let's get going. All right. Last night, Monday night, last time we were together. Thank you, Sarah. Last Monday night, I asked you the question: give me the worst name or slogan for an interior designer. Now, I had a hard time with them because both Pat and Becky Voth were just on that day. I mean, everybody was on, but they were just on, so I didn't. So, drum roll, here we go. All right, drum roll, top, worst name or slogan for an interior designer. Here we go. At number 20, we hide it under the rug. At number 19, Finger Painters Inc. At 18, Secondhand Designer. 17, Bless This Mess. 16, My Ideas and Your Money. At number 15, Slap On, Slap Off Designers. At number 14, Crappy Interiors. Thank you, Rochelle. At number 13, Habitat for Inhumanity. At number 12, Unfocused and Out of Scale Interior Designers. At number 11, Desperate Designers. At number 10, Colorblind Designs. At number 9, Three Little Pigs Designers. This is so funny when you think about it, the Three Little Pigs, because one made it out of straw, one made it out of, and one made it out of brick. So it's funny. And number 8, This Little Mess of Mine. At number 7, Hoarders Designer. At number 6, Born in a Barn Designs. At number 5, Imbalanced Perspectives. At number 4, Inferior Designers. At number 3, Crooked. At number 2, My Dad Hired Me Design Firm. That is so funny. But the first one, the worst name, Always Outdated. At number 1, Always Outdated. Mr. Pat Voth, that was hilarious. And Born in a Barn Designs. Just, you guys. Naz, do Tally and Carol have the gift of comedy in them too? Yes. Yes, they do. Actually, Carol has been doing stand-up without telling me. She's doing open mic nights in L.A. without telling me. She's going to clubs, and she's meeting people, and they go, yeah, I know your dad. When he used to work with Adam Sandler and these guys, I used to work with him. Back then, people saying, I know your dad. Yes, he helped me with my career. I was like, wow. So Carol is doing comedy. Tally is hilarious. Tally has done comedy once. She came on stage once. But yeah. Really good day today. I met my person who looks exactly like me and acts like me too. It makes seeing us together look funny. Really? Interesting. Sorry, folks, my internet's super slow. My apologies for my comments. No, that's fine. Do not worry about it. Oh, great. Now I won't hear the end of it from my parents. Pray for me. I was only baking pies. I know. I'm sorry. I think the smell of pie brought the humor, the funny bone in them. All right. All right, guys. This came from Rita. I love Rita. Rita always sends me great questions. And then she answers. She does it as a homework. So I love that. Give me the worst name or slogan for a pool hall. Worst name or slogan for a pool hall. You know, if your hand is one button wrong, the whole word looks horrible. Worst name or a slogan for a pool hall. This is what Rita wrote. We're a bridge over trouble. Can't chalk this. Life behind the 8 ball. Come scratch this. You ain't got a cue. Not a clue, a cue. You ain't got a cue. That's funny. All right. Okay. Let's see. 8's in the hole. Hello, Keto. Welcome. Everybody scratches. Scratch. Yeah. Miller's Billiards. Sorry I'm late. James Blind is here. I was pitching an idea for a version of Tinder for fowl and insects called birds and bees. Hey, can you swipe left with your wing? You can. And okay, you might get stung because some of those bees don't put the real pictures. But hey, that's okay. Welcome. You made it to number 2, I think. My dad hired me design and inferior designs. Anyway, so give us the worst name or slogan for a pool hall. 8-ball. Black ball. Hello, Mr. Keto. Happy Easter to you too, my friend. I just sat for an hour and got my left hand twisted and controlled and pulled and yanked. This wasn't just you looking in the mirror. No. Okay, let's see. Worst name or slogan for a pool hall. 8's in the hole. A caddy is extra. Scattered. Keep the tip. Used Q-tips. Ow. Q's in the hole. Howdy, Keto. Rack him. Where's the diving board? No English allowed. Running out of town on the rails. Pocket holes. Corner pocket. Side pockets. Bridger pool sticks. Broken sticks. What's pool hole? I asked Siri for translation, but she don't help. In my language, I don't understand. A pool hole is where you go and play pool. It's like a half bar, half pool hall. I put pool hall, HOLE, and all I got is like big holes. You know, when the street there's what do you call it? The ground just falls, and it's a pool hall. Sunken 8s, felt up, cracked, bowlers up, Ike's stripes, drunken brawls, hustled pool hall. We hustle you and take your money, right? Sharks only, trick plays only, whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. Blondie's rack. Holy pool. Minnesota skinnies. Cuties. All right, that's good. Chalk it up. Bad drinks, black eyes, and more divorces. Hello, Luke. What a coincidence. We have another person from Arkansas, a new friend named Erin. She's a friend of Rochelle and she's now lives in Arkansas. So where in Arkansas are you, Luke? Under the billiards. Fencing lessons. One-eyed Bill's billiards. Follow the bouncing ball. Drunken sharks. Better hedge your bets. Michael, a big room where you go swimming. Right. You know, when I was young and like from ages 13 to age 18, we belonged to a club in Kuwait. And in the club, of course, they had the swimming pool, they have the beach, they have all the water skiing, tennis, everything. But they also had a bowling alley, and then next to it, they had the pools. But our pool tables, we called it snooker. And snooker has a large table. The larger tables. So I used to play the larger tables. So when I came to this country, it was harder to find the big, large tables. It was all the small billiard tables, which made it a lot easier for me to win. But I was too busy. I haven't played pool in years and years. But I would like that sometime. Michael, a big room where you go swimming, right? Dolly's rack. Oh, stop. Is that good? No, that's bad, Luke. Luke, you're leaving a bad impression already. In your dreams, Dodgers. See, I read stuff fast, so I can't think about it. Crooked grounds, hazy. Verifying. Okay. Field of dreams. No, no. Alan gave you the wrong idea. Neil, good evening, Neil. Come on in. What is the worst name for a pool hall? Or worst slogan? Good evening. Den of Sin. Good one. I am in Sheridan, not far from Little Rock. Okay, Erin, where are you at? I mean, you're married and have kids, so I'm not doing matchmaking here. I'm just figuring where all the friends in the state are. And leveled playing field. Kangaroo pool hall, lots of pockets. Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas. Wow, that's the name of your town, Erin? Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas. All right. It's not Bend, Oregon. It's Horseshoe Bend. Hi. Because in Oregon, they took the horseshoe away. Those, what do you call them? Those protesters. So now it's just Bend, Oregon. Uneven tables, smelly felt, snookered. I know Snicker is candy bar. No, it was called snooker. Snooker, yeah. Pocket pool, welcome. Racks are us. You rack 'em, we break 'em. Okay. Rack 'em up. Lucille Ball's pool hall. Spin-off pool hall. Smoked. Trick shots and gunshots. Infamous. Smoke and mirror. Did I cheat or didn't I? Bike gangs only. Biker gangs only. Yeah, that's what you get there, huh? Tilted tables. Pocket pool all stars. I'm no longer married. Okay, yes. Run the table, run for your life. Rigged. Tilt a whirlpool hole. Lounge lizards. That's good, Bobby. Spin and sin. Sugar babes. Trying to think while we refill your drink. Oh, wait, speaking of drinks, people, we need to hydrate and share. The reason I'm using this hydroflask, because me and my daughter Tally, we made a deal that we both gonna lose 2 pounds a week. So what we're doing is we have a chart on our fridge that we need to drink 2 of these every day, and I will not eat peanuts for a week, which is very hard for me to do. And we're gonna eat a big serving of vegetables each day, and we're gonna work out 3 times a week. So that's why I'm drinking from this. So hydrate and share, people. I feel so unmanly drinking from this. It's so wrong. Fast Eddie's, secondhand smoke. That's true, Sarah. Tables of Fables, X's Lounge, Cheaters Only Billiard Hall. Which of your kids is the funniest? I love reading their quote. Michael, that's nice that you asked questions, but let's keep it on the show because I get mad at Amy for taking a whole different approach anchoring somewhere else. It's just from For a Real Gambling in the Back. Aesop Stable. Come get felt up. I think Penelope is the funniest because she thinks I'm handsome. Of course she's the funniest. But they're all funny. Turning tables, flip tables. You sink 'em, we drink 'em. They've all got their moments of comedic genius. That's true. Money Shot. By the way, I love Michael questions. I'm not saying they're wrong, but it's just some boom. Money Shot. That's good. Shaded Gables. Gables? Gabbles. Gabbles. I can't say it. Shaded Gabbles. Becky and Pat, you were so funny yesterday. Yeah, Monday. Bobby Miller said on cue. Alrighty. Do we have more? Worst name or slogan for a pool hall? Call shot. Let's change the question on you guys. Let's change the question and see how you doing. Bank and Spanks. Ice Hall. Crack or lack and racks. Get a cue. oh man, just Den of Thieves Pool Hall, a place they're coming fast where everyone could flip out. Den of Thieves. Pocket Call. Guess my comments aren't coming through anymore. No, I saw the last one where you're living. Long shots. Come get your quarterback. Can't sink him. That's good. Where's Luke? I didn't see any. Luke. The last comment I got from you, Luke, was... Oh, they're not showing up. Luke's last question came from when you said the town you're in. That's all I got. Okay, have a great day. Thank you, Timothy. We'll be praying for you. Wrong angles. That's good. Bouncy stars. That's good. Shark Tank. Crooked angles. Not your mama's pool hall. No booster shots here. Just bank shots. No, don't be sorry, man. I love your questions. Just... Okay, let's see. Rack it up, Buttercup. Here we go. Geometry nerds pool hall. Geometry nerds. Makes me wonder who their mama was. That's right. If their mama is that bad and she's not at a pool hall. How bad? That's true. Okay. I think I'm going to change the question on you. Let's go to the next question, people. And also came from Rita. And the question is, I will finish the statement. Finish this statement. I was so bad at math that I was so bad at math so that pin. Not sure if my long shots comment came through. The pool punks. Learn your colors and numbers. Okay, this is what Rita came up with. I was so bad at math that I have a hard time counting sheep. I couldn't play hopscotch. No one could count on me. Count Dracula wouldn't come near me. My square roots were dark. You need to wash them once in a while, Rita. I cried. Oh, learn your cousin. I kept losing count. I carried the calculator with me to bingo. Good one. That I couldn't play pool. That's right. That's right. You got to follow the numbers. I was so bad at math that I thought algebra was an article of clothing. Algebra. I get it. I couldn't count my fingers. Poor Bobby. Now you can't because of your hand, right? I was so bad at math that I never found these kids. Those kids, they were hiding during that one game of hide and seek. You couldn't find. You only found 6 of them, right? I always got a migraine. Oh man, I couldn't stop laughing from yesterday's shingle answers. Oh, it was so funny. I thought cake was the answer to pie. That's funny, Rita. I couldn't paint by numbers. That I got tutored by Jethro Bodine on the Beverly Hillbillies. I couldn't count to 100, so they just had to keep hiding. The only pie I was thinking of was apple. I couldn't count my fingers till that day with the with the firecrackers. I thought MC was a rapper. That's good. MC2 was a rapper. I was so bad at math that my boss would never let me near the cash register. I was so bad at math that I stopped reading the Bible at the book of Numbers. All right, Rossetti, welcome. That's funny. You guys are funny. The lady at the Dollar Tree had to count my money for me. I had more problems than solutions. All right. MC squared. I was so bad at math, I wasn't allowed to eat Count Chocola. Count Chocola. Count Chocola. I don't know what that is, but that I lost my toes and fingers. I had trouble working the microwave. I never know the speed limit. I was so bad at math, I failed Sesame Street. I'm sorry, Dave. I had to color code the buttons on my remote control. That's funny. I could never multiply. Well, you're not married, Sarah, so you shouldn't be multiplying. It took me 4 hours to watch 60 minutes. That's funny. I'm still the loneliest number. Aww. I was so bad at math I can't dial a phone. Okay, let's hydrate and share, people. It's 9 o'clock every 15 minutes. I ain't doing that little sucking anymore. All right. All 80 people, 81 people, hydrate and share this show. Again, this Friday, Good Friday, will not be with you guys. Have a great Good Friday. But Sesame Street confused me. Okay, here we go. I was so bad at math, and now I understand why 1 is the loneliest number. I was so bad at math, I always wore sandals in math class. So you can count on your toes, right? Sesame Street confused me. Hey, NAZ from I Hate Coles, Wisconsin. Hey, welcome, Brother Matthew. How are you? That I copied Lily. That's how bad it meant. My division is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 7, 8, 9. I was so bad at math, I was 6 afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. Rita and Dave, same mind. I was so bad at math that I kept pushing the volume feeder higher and higher. What was that? Every time I try to skip count, I tip over my own feet. I don't even know my own age. Good one, Rex. Naz, do you feel like you're an infant when you're drinking from that bottle the other way? Yeah, it's like I feel like a hamster. That's how I feel, like a hamster drinking, and then have to get back on the wheel. I'm still 29. Hello, Martina Silva. Welcome back. It's been a while. The question is, finish that statement. I was so bad at math that I could not conquer and divide. That's good. I was so divided over multiplying. I was so bad at math, I got elected to Congress. I got lost on long division. It's an adult sippy cup. Right. You know, when I first came to this country, the way I learned English, how to speak proper English, is I always watch and listen to the president speaking. I'm so glad I didn't come to this country in 2012, 2022. Because I'll tell you what, if I had to learn English from Joe Biden, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I can't. I would have been a mess. Okay. I was so bad at math, I thought I had two shadows. That's good. When I looked at my bank account balance and saw that it was negative, I thought it was just a fancy dollar sign. Good one, Monty. I'm so bad at math, I stopped counting birthday years after 39. Good. 9 means no. In German, that I could never figure whether the lost sheep had returned or if it was the neighbor's prodigal child. That's a biblical issue, Alan. It's not a math issue. That's probably why it bothers him. I was so bad at math, our pastor convinced me tithing was 20%. That's funny. Okay, I'm rolling on the floor. That's good. I love it when I hear you guys laughing. I can't hear you, but I can see you. I can count to 2 because of double vision. Naz is so bad at math, he just skipped back 10 years to 2012. That's exactly what happened. I was trying to figure out, did he take office in 2021 or 2022? I think 2022. Or has he been in office for 1 year? I don't even remember. See, I'm bad at history too. Every time I saw the speed limit sign, I thought I could go faster. Good, right? Hey, believe in yourself. You can do better. You can go faster. Too many fractures. I was so bad at math that an abacus made me abacus. Made you abacus. I was always square rooted. Hey, Brent, I was so bad at math, I never knew how much a marriage cost to be wrong. I went to mass so often you'd have thought I was Catholic. 2021. He stole the office at the end of 2020. Okay, thanks for the explanation. I was so bad at math that I can't remember how to keep the 10 commandments. Right, Martina? Talk to Alan Goodwin. 2021. Yes. Wow. A year and a half. Good. So 2.5 left. Oh, okay. I was so bad at math that I didn't get married and multiply. All right. I was so bad at math I can't count on people at times. That's funny. All right, finish the statement. I was so bad at math that I went to. So I thought I was Catholic or just have a lisp. Math. Oh, you went to math. Oh, math. I get it. I'm so bad at math, I had trouble keeping track of how many loaves of bread and fish to hand out. I was so bad at math, I stepped on a metric bathroom scale and thought I lost weight. Friend, I was fractured. How much is going to cost me to divorce Audra? Are you asking? Ask her attorney. Don't ask us. That I said my trike had four-wheel drive. Good one, Neil. I was so bad at math I can't count the days that Biden will be out. It's 870 some days. Okay. I was so bad at math. Okay, I'll use anything but metric. I'm so bad at math I got lost during the countdown on years. I was so bad at math I didn't know there was a Fern 3. I was the least common denominator. Funny. I was so bad at math I think the economy is doing smashing. Right. You guys are funny. I was so tired carrying the one. I tried to fraction my integers. I'm so bad at math. I have to use Google to tell me Celsius from Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Did you spell it right? Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Yes. Not Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Good. I was so bad at math that I thought the denominator was a character played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I always try to kiss strangers before the ball drops on easy. They're going 7-6 and you kiss. I was so bad at math that it divided my personality. I thought calculus was a disease. That's funny. I was so bad at math. I did not know the difference between fraction and friction. I was so bad at math I have trouble sharing a whole pie. That's good. You guys are good. Let's keep going. We'll do the Guinness in a little bit. I was always off but one, a true story. I was off by one, a true story. I can only measure things in yards. Really? See, I had to learn when I came here to go from metric to American Standard. I thought Chicago math was a class taught in Chicago. Like Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. Alrighty. I was so bad at math that I couldn't call the police when I was robbed. I couldn't find the 11 button. That's funny. I am a seamstress, NAZ. Almost everything is in yards. That's right. I was so bad at math, I thought I could afford to live in San Francisco. Well, give it a year, Chris. When all those apartments and homes are empty, it's gonna get cheaper. I was so bad at math that two married men did not add up as one dad. Oh. I was already so bad at math. My math teacher didn't help but confuse me. Is it mouse or math teacher? I'm so bad at math that I couldn't tell the difference from millimeter to milliliter. That I kept asking my parents to cosine. I kept asking my parents to cosine. Good one. I thought minimum wage was a living wage. Alrighty. Let's see. Math. I know, I got it. All right, let's go to the Guinness Book of World Record. Guinness Book of World. I was so bad at math. Oh, I guess I'm bad at spelling too. I was so bad at math that I misplaced a brother. I was so bad at math, I thought algebra was an antihistamine. Okay, let's go. Today is National Scrabble Day, people. Do you play Scrabble? I do once in a while. Me and my tally and my kids. No Lily Navis today. Whom shall I copy? Copy Michael Ramirez. I'm so bad at math, I didn't even know how to spell math. Right. My teacher kept asking me to find the tangent, and I would tell random words. I love Scrabble. That's funny. See, I love it when you're laughing. Okay, so National Scrabble Day. Did you know the highest score ever recorded in Scrabble tournament achieved by To Wibin from Singapore at the Northern Ireland Scrabble Championship in Belfast, UK on January 21st, 2012. The tournament was officially sanctioned by the WESPA, World English Language Scrabble Players Association, and used the international standard Collins Scrabble word list. Oh, so those British. The highest scores set in the USA where tournaments are sanctioned by the North American Scrabble Players Association. Okay, I won't tell you the number because that was higher. So the best number, it's over 100, under 1,000. Over 100, under 1,000. What's the highest score ever recorded in Scrabble to make it to the Guinness Book of World Record? I was so bad at math that my calculator has to recalculate. I play Scrabble almost every night on my Kindle Fire. Oh, that's nice. I copy you tonight. Michael, even or odd number? Let's go with even. How about that? Okay, Dave Ebert, 865, 874, and 901. Okay, I was so bad at math that I tried to lose weight, but I keep adding instead. Okay, Becky Altenberry, 773, 883, and 993. All right, guys. Sarah, oh, Bobby. Bobby said 650, 750, and 850. Sarah, 975, 875, and 675. Chris Martel, 898, 786, and 998. Dolores, 194, 416, 871. Rochelle, 798, 868, 978. Becky Vos, 758, 452, and 899. The Rooster Rubidel like to play Scrabble as well. Sure they do. Like scramble, you mean? Oh, I can't say scramble to it. Oh, that would hurt the hen and her kiddos. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say scramble. Scrabble. Sorry. Sorry, Sarah and Ruby. Martina said 675, 825, and 950. Catherine Allen, 123, 456, 789. I'm so bad at math, I thought the highest the number on the weight scale, the better. Yeah, you ate the whole pie, buddy. 200, 300, 400 from Michael Ramirez, coming up with his own numbers, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing, Michael. All right, let's see who's going to copy you. Scrambled eggs, that's what I said. Let's see who's going to copy Michael Ramirez today. Okay, it's 9:16. Can you hydrate and share before we give you the number? Please, 75 people, hydrate and share. You notice I'm drinking more because I need to finish this so I can go on the fridge and tease Tally and go, check. I did 2 of these today. Okay. The rooster and Ruby forgive you, Naz, but it didn't frighten them a bit. They should. Scramble eggs. The rooster is currently working on projecting his voice when he crows so he can scare the heck out of the guy playing Peter in the Passion Play on Good Friday. That's right. You know, I don't know why people think that the rooster, crowed twice or 3 times. He only did it once. Sell. 300, 555, 8088. Sell. It said sold, not sell. I was so bad at math, I couldn't play hide and seek. Okay, is everybody guessed? What's the range? Over 100, under 1,000. Over 100, under 1,000. Over 100, under 1,000. How many ounces of water do you drink a day? 80. 80 ounces. Martina, I'm so bad at math that I keep waking up at 6:30 instead of 5:30 to go to work. You have to get up at 5:30, Martina? That's amazing. Yesterday, Rochelle saying she gets up at 5:30. I get up at 5:30. I don't have to get up at 5:30 unless I'm traveling, and then I get up at 3. But that's awesome. You get more done in the day. Matthew Dirks, 222-333 and 150. What's Michael trying to sell us? Sold, sell, sold. 331, 662, 881 for Neil. Sold. Okay, sold. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the highest score ever recorded in Scrabble tournament is 850, and the winner is none other than Bobby Miller. He landed the exact number, and he gets this beautiful toilet paper, which he's already got one before. But here's you. Next time I see you, Bobby, you get it. Sell high. I'm kidding. Sell high from people who don't know how to do math. That's scary to do an auction. Yeah. You know who's an auctioneer? Our good friend Keto Olson. He's a great auctioneer. He's also a cowboy. And if he's still listening, Keto, you need to watch Heartland on Netflix. Amazing. All about horses and cowboys. Canadian cowboys. Single play for Bobby. Ooh, all right, Bobby. Buy low. We'll have, I'm so bad at math, I don't know that was sold right now. What was sold? Nothing. We gave away a toilet paper, that's all. In 4 minutes, yes. Congrats, Bobby. We'll have to do lunch again soon. Oh, well, if Michael Ramirez wants to do it. All right, guys, make sure you hold September 17th, Saturday, for our big Laughter for All crusade at the Anaheim Pearson Amphitheater. September 17th. Come see us. If you're planning your vacation, come down. It's still beautiful that time of the year. Okay, it is 9:20 right now. We'll have to, 4 minutes. Congrats, Bobby. Good night, everyone. Good night, Chris. Thank you. Michael was starting to sound like a broker or something. Yep. Bobby stole my number. See you next time. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. God willing. Tomorrow we'll see you. And then next Monday after Easter. Okay. Prayers, love, and blessing live with NAZ family. Until next time. Good. We'll see you tomorrow night, Alan. Thank you. NAZ is coming to our house to do a neighborhood show. Just kidding. Okay, I'm like, wait. I have missed you all. Blessing. We missed you too. I was so bad at math I couldn't get a second date. You're so funny. Okay. I'm just not going to ask you any questions for 2 minutes. So keep going with that bad math thing. But anyway, if you want to watch John, he's on Facebook right now under Dry Bar. You watch his stand-up comedy or on YouTube. Also, I would love for you to go back and watch Rochelle's podcast from yesterday. It's here on Facebook and on YouTube already. And all right, so I just want to let's start early. It's 2 minutes early because I would love to encourage you a little bit. Let's do prayer times, people. Okay. Alrighty. Who needs prayers? Pray for little Remy. Not little Remy. He's 12 years old. You know, the one with still don't know what's going on. He had COVID, and they have to give him the plasma or whatever, the antibodies. So he's doing okay now, but keep him in prayer. Yeah, I would freeze. Can Mickey Mouse be on the podcast again? No, we're not supporting Mickey Mouse anymore, Michael. Sounds like doorbells again. I can wear a toupee. That's bad math. Oh, so bad math I couldn't. Okay, let's see. Who needs prayers? Pray for Matthew Dirk's family and his little grandchild, Remy, as well. Plasma works wonders. I did not know if it was hot or cold. Depends on the degree. Please keep me in prayer, as the Sunday being Easter wouldn't also been my mom's 90th birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll keep you in prayer, man. She's in a better place. You know that. So, anybody needs prayers? I just want to encourage you a little bit. I just want you to know how big of prayer for my sisters and children who are lost and walking away from Christ. We will, Martina. Okay, let me encourage you here. I know you guys can read the prayers for one another. This is how serious the Easter is. This is how serious it is. Resurrection Day. In 1 Corinthians 15:14 says, and if Christ has not been raised, then all our preaching is useless and your faith is useless. Can you believe that? All your faith, where you say, okay, I'm a Christian, I don't do this, I don't do that. I'm a Christian, this is my hope in heaven. I'm a Christian because I follow Jesus Christ's teaching. I'm a Christian because my parents were Christians and I decided to follow all that would be nothing if Jesus didn't rise from the dead. Jesus said he is the Son of God. He said he is God. And he said he's going to die and he's going to rise from the dead. And by rising from the dead, he confirmed that he is God. He confirmed that everything he said was true. And everything he promised that he will do later on when he returns is true. Why? He proved it. He was alive. There's my friend Lee Strobel gives 4 proofs that the resurrection happened. Number 1, he said Jesus was dead. Everybody knows that. Everybody confirms that. Did he die on the cross? Was he dead? Yes. Every scholar on planet Earth concedes that Jesus was dead after the crucifixion. We have no record of anyone saying, no, he didn't die. Yeah, he was still alive and he just, escaped they thought he was dead and he was in the tomb and he came out. No, he did not. He was dead, completely dead. Even the American Journal Medical Association published a peer-reviewed scientific medical study of the evidence for the death of Jesus. Said clearly the weight of the evidence indicates that Jesus was dead even before the wound was inflicted when the Roman soldiers. Even the atheist New Testament scholar Gerd Ludman says historically it is indisputable that Jesus was dead. So Jesus was dead. Then there's early accounts for the resurrection. Now some people think it's a legend that Jesus, he rose from the dead. That's a legend. Do you know normally it takes 2 generations or 3 generations for a legend to be established? It doesn't happen in that same generation. Within years from Jesus' death and resurrection, from his resurrection, the disciples, they had They had the creeds and all that proved. A creed that is an eyewitness-based report of the resurrection of Jesus. Now, this creed has been dated back by scholars to within months of the death of Jesus. Within months. That's historical gold. So we've got the news flash from ancient history on the resurrection. It wasn't like several generations when you go, legend says that there was this guy, he thought he was God and he died and he rose again from the dead. No, it's not a legend, it's a fact. It hasn't. The tomb was empty, people. There was an empty tomb. And everybody, even those who don't believe in Jesus, they said, oh, someone stole him. So they do affirm that the tomb was empty. The soldiers came and the Jews paid them, said, go say that, that the disciples stole the body. So even they're admitting that the tomb was empty. In Matthew 28:11-15 to 15, it says, now while they were going, behold, some of the guard came into the city and reported to the chief priests all the things that had happened. When they had assembled with the elders and consulted together, they gave a large sum of money to the soldiers. Not one soldier, there were several soldiers around the tomb. So there was no way the disciples were able to steal him. And there was a big rock that you have to move, and it's a heavy one. So it's not like quietly they moved it and took him out. No. And took him out and then unfolded everything correctly. All the linens that he was wrapped with, they were folded nicely and neatly. And the handkerchief was neatly folded. No, that wasn't an act of man. So they gave him money and said, hey, say that he was stolen by the disciples. So they took the money and did as they were instructed. And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day. Okay, there were eyewitnesses. For what we know about history, it comes from one or maybe two sources of information. But for Jesus' resurrection, there were eyewitnesses. There were 9 ancient sources inside and outside the New Testament confirming the conviction of the disciples that they encountered the risen Jesus. There were over 500 people that saw Jesus when he rose from the dead. That's more than people who can claim about a lot of historical figures. 500 people saw Jesus after he rose from the dead. How about that? People, Jesus rose from the dead. That's the most encouraging thing for you to know. Everybody expected him to be a king, to bring his kingdom on this earth while he was alive, and then boom, he dies. Maybe your dreams were like that. You know what? Jesus is going to help me become rich. Jesus is going to help me with this. He's just going to help me heal. And then you go, man, it's not going to happen. No. Boom. Third day, rise from the dead. He rose from the dead. They didn't expect it, even though he told them. But that's the victory that we have in Jesus. He conquered death. Nobody else conquered death. The disciples were willing to die for him. People say, well, ISIS is willing to die. Kamikaze are willing to die. Yeah, but those people willing to die on the hope of something they have not seen. But the disciples touched Jesus. They heard him when he rose from the dead, and he said that he's preparing a place for them. So they believed him. They saw him. I hope you're encouraged by the resurrection. It's the biggest day for us as believers. Biggest day. Don't let anyone make you doubt or be confused about that. Amen. I love you guys. Hope you had a great night. I'll see you tomorrow night, God willing. And good night.